Kilalanin natin ngayon ang pinakabatang profesor sa buong mundo at tinatawag na God of Math. Ito lang naman ang batang hindi kinatatakutan ng math, si Dr. Saborno Isaac Bari. Siya ay 9 years old na ngayon at pinanganak noong April 9, 2012. Nagtuturo na siya ng math at physics sa Harvard University. Marami ng recognition ang pinigay sa kanya ng Amerika, kasama na dito ang recognition ni President Obama ng 2016, Harvard University ng 2018, at ng New York State ng 2020. Kamakailan nanalo siya ng Global Child Prodigy Award at graduate siya na laureate at the Vinci Institute of South Africa. Sa lahat po na hindi pa nakakapag-subscribe sa aming channel, welcome po kayo at please like and share. Please tap the notification bell and please subscribe.
I think that my work is an example of that. I want to go all the way back to January 4th, 2020. And when I was teaching at Royal College, Dr. Anushree Lacour was first thinking of hiring a guest professor for her physics class. But her colleagues were raising questions about the age of the candidate because I was only a 7-year-old child at the time. And so the colleagues were thinking, how can this minor give a speech in front of 200 people and teach these guys basic kinematics? How can he do that at 7? Yet the abilities of the child made Dr. Lacour dead set. And the day he came in, he amazed the students. I was that child, and I thank Dr. Lacour for recognizing that age is just a number. Age does not dictate what your education limits are. Age does not dictate anything but the time it had been since you were born. And so, we need to reform education. We need it now. And so, that is why I think that education should be reformed. So, guys, here is our problem. So, basically, at this point, the car, this otherworldly car with no damn doors, so once you get in, you're trapped. So, over here, it's 0 seconds, 0 meters per second. Then over here, it accelerates after 2 seconds to 6 meters per second. Then after 4 seconds, it accelerates to 12, 6 with me, and I am obligated to teach you. Now let us honor Sir Isaac Newton, not biography Isaac Newton changed the world. Well, he did, but I don't care about your damn study. Now let us honor Sir Isaac Newton for creating the beautiful subject of calculus. Alright, we get it. Next. Next doesn't mean Leibniz. Next means more calculus. What is an interval, and how can we know about continuity on an interval? Well, we already know what continuity is from the previous lesson. We already know that, but what is an interval? So, this is our checklist. Continuity, yes. Interval, nope. So, what is an interval? Well, first, let's say we have a graph, and then let's say we have, I don't know, A and B. Now, let's say we have a function, and we'll just pin this point, A, and then B. And then it goes on as normal. So, what happens is it starts out like a quadratic, then we have it flat, and today we will be looking at transversal and parallel lines. Now, let's get to the point. M and N are parallel because both of them never meet. So, we can write it like this. M is parallel to N. This parallel symbol shows two parallel lines. Now, what is our transversal line? Well, it looks like Broadway. And it's green. Have you figured it out yet? It's the middle line. Because it's not parallel to anything else, it's called a transversal line. Now, let's look at the angles within this. If we idea of continuity within intervals. So let's get to the point. See? Told you we'd get to the point. Right then, so what we're gonna find is the continuous interval. The intervals where f of x over here is continuous. Sorry for saying where. Anyways, let's look at this upper part first. So this obviously extends to x equals infinity, and there's no discontinuity as far as we can see. So, however, we won't include infinity in the set of numbers between them. So that's open, comma. Let's see what this is. Okay, so this is infinity. Actually, this is tending towards 0 on the x part, so that means that it's also unincluded. It's open. So pessimists would say that it's open, and optimists would also say it's open. Just like a glass that's fully full. Pessimists will say it's full, optimists will say it's full, and engineers...
If you go to Harvard University, from where I got recognition, you can go to one of the physics classrooms and you will hear voice coming out from all directions. 6.626 times 2.998. Boy, this calculator is good. 21.799574446. Lots of lists of decimals. 21.799574446 times 10 raised to the negative 34 plus 15 and negative 19. 1 over 9 minus 1 over 4. So negative 0.111 repeating minus 0.25. Here, 1 divided by 9. See, there's 1 repeating. Our answer minus 0.25 is it's going on and on forever.
Satyarthi, Vice Chancellor Nitin Karmalkar of SP Pune University and Principal Dr. Anushree Lokur of Ruia College to visit India.
Lowest prices.
My name is Saborno Isaac Bari. 5 now. We'll erase this stuff again. That intersecting, we'll draw a line there. And we have to find the velocity of that line again, since it also cuts on the intersection. So V Good afternoon, students, and welcome to my physics class. Before I start, I want to thank Dr. Lacour for the Chancellor Award, Dr. Hate for the kind introduction. I'm very overwhelmed to be here at Ruia College of University of Mumbai. I just arrived here at your campus from the University of Pune. At the end of the lecture, I will fly to Delhi to meet with Nobel laureate Kailash Satyarthi. So I have a little tight schedule, but I'm sure that I will still be able to inspire you to fall in love with physics. In this class, I want 2 things from you. 1, everyone needs to ask me at least 1 question, because you can't discover anything unless you ask a question. In fact, Sir Isaac Newton was able to lay the foundation of physics by asking questions. One day in 1665, he was sitting under an apple tree in his home, Woolsthorpe. all of a sudden, he saw an apple fall. He looked at the sky and he saw the moon. He immediately asked, if an apple falls, does the moon also fall? He wanted to solve this falling apple and falling moon problem, but math of his time wasn't advanced enough to allow him to solve this problem. So he invented calculus to solve the falling apple and falling moon problem, and also used it to write 3 sets of equations now known as Newton's laws of motion. By the end of today, everyone will be writing on the exit slip one thing you discovered today. So let's get started. Now, raise your hand. Who can tell me what Newton's first law is?
Saborno Isaac Bari, who is